Hey nerds, how's it going? So Outbreak Festival 2025 was fucking amazing. My shins are in agony, man. And in the coming days, I'll be dropping my movie and putting out all the footage that I personally have from Outbreak. But I do have some questions and lingering thoughts regarding their first ever London event. So let's get talking. Was Outbreak London 2025 a success? Or a total fucking failure? So this was my first ever personal Outbreak Festival, but I've been a fan in the background for many years now, and I've seen some of my favourite bands like Chatpal, Basement, Turnstile, and tons more perform incredible sets at Outbreak. But one of the main things that makes Outbreak so important, especially in the UK, is the fact that there's no barrier. And this is now mega rare in the UK, and I think it's not only important, but a huge selling point for the festival. This year, Outbreak branched out and did two events, one in London and one in Manchester. But the London event seemed to be a collaboration with Lido Festival, who were also hosting events from Charlie XCX, London Grammar, Skrillex, and tons more this summer. And the London event did have a barrier, whilst Manchester didn't. Does having a secondary event with a barrier take away from what Outbreak originally was and is? Do we even want Outbreak without a barrier? Should they just stick to Manchester and one flagship event? Outbreak London and Manchester were held on different days with different lineups and different barrier rules. Is it even the same thing if everything is different? Next up, we need to discuss the main controversy and these pesky £10 tickets, which has pissed a lot of people off. So, around 2 weeks ago, Lido announced if you bought two Outbreak tickets, they would work out at £10 each, which is amazing. A borderline fucking unheard of deal. You cannot get anything for £10 nowadays. But it seems like the only people who really lost out are the real fans who got tickets in advance. Now imagine being a day one Outbreak fan, or you fucking loved the lineup when it was released, and you pay the full £90, only then to find out months later that they're basically giving away tickets for free. I would be pissed, and you have every right to be pissed. Why should fans who went out of the way to get tickets in advance pay 9 times more than someone getting tickets on the fly 2 weeks before? It's not fair, and clearly Lido will have an issue shifting tickets. Now, I'm not being bitter, guys. I actually personally took advantage of this £10 offer myself, but I try and look at things from the general music fan's perspective, and I would be super fucking annoyed if I bought tickets early and supported Outbreak, only for the tickets to then be made substantially cheaper. Also, anyone who got these O2 priority tickets on this £10 deal got queue skip access. It's just another way of fucking over the long-time fans who planned and paid full price. Has Lido absolutely fucked this? It seems like Outbreak was in control of the London event in name only, and my research suggests that Outbreak had very little to do with this London event, with it being ran and controlled totally by Lido. Lido are also the ones that offered the £10 tickets to many of its other events as well as Outbreak, and they clearly have had problems shifting tickets. But I don't feel the answer is fucking over your loyal fans who pay full price. It also killed the resale value for anyone who legitimately couldn't go to the festival anymore due to plans changing. They were never going to get their money back now the tickets had dropped in price so much. And that's not fair. Plans change. Now, I do understand that maybe there was poor sales and maybe their hand was forced. Maybe it became sell the £10 tickets or the festival bloody gets cancelled. I don't know. But it's left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And I think in the long run, it's just going to fuck Lido and Outbreak over. Because next year, people are going to be waiting for £10 tickets. That's if there even is a next year. No festival can survive selling £10 tickets. It's not realistic. So next up, I want to discuss something that actually personally pissed my friend off. Why the fuck was Sunny Day Real Estate in the smallest tent, which had a really minor capacity, when it was their first UK show in 15 years? Sunny are a hugely popular band that haven't played the UK for a fucking decade and a half. Whose stupid idea was it to have them in a tiny tent, which was always going to get quickly filled to capacity? There's been tons of reports from fans who wanted to see Sunny Day Real Estate who didn't end up seeing them because that tent filled so bloody quickly. That isn't right, and in my opinion, Sunny should have been on the main stage where everyone had the chance to enjoy him. It's a little bit scummy that people paid to see an act and they weren't able to watch that act. due to poor arrangement and capacity in a fucking shitty tent. Next up, I want to discuss the actual sound at the event. I saw Speed, Glassjaw, Knock Loose and Turnstile at Outbreak this year, and every single act had some form of sound issues. Speed probably sounded the best, but the vocals at times couldn't really be heard at all. Glassjaw did not sound great, but that's through no fault of their own. Daryl's vocals were hidden terribly in the mix, especially at the start of the set, and you could barely bloody hear him at times. I'm also a huge Knock Loose fan, but there were times I could barely distinguish which songs were which. The sound was absolutely trash at times, and the drums were louder than everything else. Then for Turnstile, I was near the back at the start, and during Never Enough, their first song, there were hundreds of fans chanting, "Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up." You could barely bloody hear it. Once I made my way to the front, it was far better, but it still wasn't perfect. Turnstile are currently probably not only the most successful hardcore band of all time, they've branched out and are now a crossover success with multiple Grammy nominations. Why can't Lido get a good fucking sound system for them and their bands? I also have a friend who went to Charlie XCX and reported the same issues. She's one of the biggest acts in the world at the moment, and everyone's saying that it's far too quiet. How can there be poor sound engineering at a mainstream festival in London? It's fucking ridiculous. Sort it out, Lido. I also think it's worth quickly mentioning that there's been a lot of claims of pickpockets. Now, while I didn't see this myself, I did see about 20 people searching for their phone in the middle of the pit, having lost their mobile. Now, there's not a lot anyone can do during a mad fucking mosh pit, but everyone does turn their camera lights on, turns them onto the floor, people come together and they help search for people's phones. I'm just not sure if there were pickpockets, or if the phones were getting knocked out of their hands during the craziness. If you are a thief that steals mobiles, go fuck yourself, you're a piece of shit. But it was wild in there. I dropped my phone twice and it is easily done in the midst of all the craziness. Overall, I actually had a great fucking time. But there is room for improvements. I'm just not sure it's actually on Outbreak's side. From everything I've heard and read, Manchester went perfectly as usual. It's just the London Lido that seems to not have worked. For a lot of fans, this £10 ticket scheme is absolutely unforgivable, and it only hurts the true loyal fans. And that really is a shame, and I do wonder if Outbreak will be badly hurt and affected by this. Will there be an Outbreak London 26? My guess right now, a year in advance, would probably be no. But I'll probably see you in Manchester in that case, especially if the lineup is banging again.
Fucking hell. Jesus fuck! Holy shit! Oh!
If you have any thoughts or comments on Outbreak, definitely let me know in the comments. The festival for sure had some teething problems in London this year. All we can do is give them some feedback and hopefully we can make the best hardcore festival in England even better. I want there to be a London 2026 festival, so let's just give them our feedback and see what happens. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Did you actually get to the end of this video? Jesus Christ, even I have a hard time finishing them and I bloody make them. Was I trying to be funny again?
You're not funny and nobody likes you.
This is the Gig Nerd, asking you, did I make you laugh even once in this video?
No!
Did you find my video interesting at all?
Interesting.
Do you want to see more music content from me? Please say yes, I'm desperate, come on. If so, then please hit subscribe to my channel. It really does help, a lot more than you think. I'm just a newcomer trying to navigate this strange world of YouTube while trying to remain true to myself. But more than anything, I genuinely hope you enjoyed this video and maybe I was able to put a smile on your face.
Are you serious?
And I'm honestly sorry if I've insulted your favourite band. I probably didn't mean it. Well, actually, what am I talking about? I definitely meant it.
Tell them I hate them.
So hit that bloody subscribe button before I throw vinyls at you like that scene in Shaun of the Dead.
Okay, Dire Straits. Throw it. Stone Roses. No. Second Coming. I like it. Sade.
Take care, guys. Thank you as always for watching. I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Look after yourselves. Have a good one. Take care.